Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week right here in a chilly New York City. I'm your host, Robert Verdi, and as they put the tents up right here to get ready for the Fall 2007 collections in Bryant Park, I'm going to send you downtown to New York City's chic Meatpacking District with fashion expert Kate Schelter.
Located between West 15th and Gansevoort, from Hudson to the West Side Highway, the Meatpacking District has emerged as one of New York City's finest luxury retail playgrounds. Hi, I'm Kate Schelter and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York City. We're going to go on a street-style safari through the Meatpacking District today, so come on, let's go! You see a lot of the best looks in the Meatpacking District, and here comes someone right now. Excuse me. Hi, I love what you're wearing. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Sure. We need to talk about this bag.
It kind of looks like a Jeff Koons piece. I thought of it as like a perfect piece of fashion meets art. I only wear three colors.
Three colors.
Black, electric blue, or all shades of blue, and white.
How have you noticed the Meatpacking District change over the past couple of years?
Wow, it's been amazing. I think the pioneer was Jeffrey. He first was daring enough to open such a high-end store when back then it was just warehouses and meat packers.
You can't talk about the Meatpacking District without beginning with Jeffrey, New York, the hub of all things cool. Here we are at Jeffrey, the fashion hub of the Meatpacking District in New York City. Jeffrey Kalinsky opened his namesake style palace in 1999, long before anyone had the vision to pioneer this neighborhood as a fashion homestead. Jeffrey carries the most well-edited collections of women's wear and menswear in New York City. They carry some of the hottest labels in fashion that you'll see during Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week at the tents in Bryant Park. As butchers and meat cutters disappear, magazine editors, models, and a stream of Sex and the City lookalikes take their place. Here we are in Catherine Maladrino's flagship boutique in the Meatpacking District. This store houses the entire Maladrino collection. It captures the energy of New York City and the romance of Paris. Catherine Maladrino is known for mixing sort of the hard masculine edge with the soft, organic, feminine touch. And you can see this in this dress even, the very bright, hard color with the grosgrain ribbon here, sort of the masculine feeling. And then you have this ruffled chiffon, very feminine, flowing feeling, which is beautiful for the red carpet. Again, with this white gown, you have this soft chiffon, and then you have the hard satin finished edges. Very sexy. Thanks, Catherine. We love your collection. We'll see you at your show Wednesday, February 7th at 2 p.m. Here we are at the flagship boutique of Charles Nolan.
I mean, it's very sort of an egotistical thing when you stick your name on the store. I guess I've always had a yes and a no. I've always liked something or disliked something. There's a reason, and so the shop is about the things I like and the objects I want to design and just the energy I want to create, and it's great to share it with folks. It's really great.
This is one of my favorite dresses.
We just do a little bit of elastic. So it has all this dynamic quality and it feels like an antique dress, but nothing about it is an antique dress. I mean, this whole kind of sort of 50s couture is a little bit what's going to happen for fall too. Clothes have been very little. I think that they need to start to be more volume, just a lot more drape and more fabric. Now it all becomes about the body underneath all of the fabric. That all works as long as it's still modern, as long as you know it works with a pair of jeans and you can run around and it really fits your life.
So we're so excited for your runway show during Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. Tell us when we can come see it.
Come back on Friday, February 9th. At 5 o'clock in Bryant Park in the Promenade tent.
So you look so stylish. And I was wondering if I could ask you a couple questions about what you're wearing and sort of the inspiration for your look today.
Sure. Shoes are Marc Jacobs. My jacket is Tom Brown for women. Super cozy trouser socks. A little bit of preppy, but a little bit of classic with a modern twist.
How have you seen this neighborhood change?
It's gone from trannies during the day and night to full-blown nightclub circuit, practically, with trendy restaurants on every block. So it's, you know, a product of Manhattan. It's been gentrified in, you know, more than one way.
You look so stylish, and I wonder if I could ask you a couple questions about what brings you to the Meatpacking District?
Sure, I love the Meatpacking. It connects pretty much the village to Chelsea, and it's a good transition between one and the other, and it's definitely a good way to spend a Sunday. pretty much anything that was here was, you know, 1 or 2 stores, and then you had Pastis and Lotus, and that was it. And nowadays you have, you have Carlos Miele, and then you have so many other designers. It's very interesting. It's changing the dynamic.
I see a ton of gowns all over the store.
That's our core. His collection also had developed into more, a little bit more commercial, a little bit more wearable, but it still have the artistry of Brazilian handwork. That's his direction right now. It's a little bit more modern. The space is modern, so we have to adapt to the space and the neighborhood.
So when can we see Carlos Miele's collection in the Bryant Park tents?
He's showing on February 7th, Wednesday at 1 o'clock at the tent.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions about your look?
I don't mind at all. My shoes are bought at a thrift store. They're really comfortable. I guess they're the oxblood thing. I recommend this color. I bought this coat down at Double RL.
Ralph Lauren.
I bought these jeans at Ernest Tone around the corner.
And how do you feel the influence of fashion has changed the neighborhood?
It's become a kind of fashion mecca.
Great, well thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on our street style safari through the Meatpacking District. And remember to join us during Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week on MSN.com. I'm Kate Schelter, and I'll see you in the front row.